started, everyone. Hello and welcome back to another episode of Midnight Mist. In last week's episode, we actually did an interview with none other than Miss O'Keefe, where we talked about the game and the TV show The Last of Us.
Miss Blabbermouth over here took over the whole spotlight.
Listen, it was not me taking over the spotlight. I was just very nervous because that was only our second interview. We didn't do one for a while. But what are we talking about today, Mtas?
Today we're gonna be just connecting back to our very first episode, since this is like our 10th episode and it's really special.
Yes.
And we're gonna be talking about 3 new supernatural creatures.
Yes, including Mami Wata, the Wendigo,
and
the infamous
Mary.
Bloody Mary. Alright, so let's get started with our first topic, Mami Wata.
So Mami Wata was literally just a mermaid. So she's a mythical creature known for female empowerment in Africa and save children.
Yeah, so basically she represents women's empowerment, and basically in Africa, they celebrate the traditions near the water because she is a very strong creature, and she's very widely celebrated in Africa.
Don't you see the connection here? Some people say it's the serpent, like some websites, but she's not a serpent. Like, why would a serpent be in water?
Yeah. So basically, like Mtas was saying, she's like a mermaid. Like, all mystical creatures are amazing, but she was just one of those powerful ones that in Africa, if you were to go there, you would most likely see her being celebrated.
Yeah.
Yes. You want to add anything else on it?
Yeah, there's a lot of cultural diffusion when it comes to her, but I mean, you get it. She's a mermaid. She's a mythical creature. Not to talk about people being all mermaids can be black. Yes, AJ can be black.
Mm-hmm.
They're mythical.
Yes, mythical. So, that one was actually, pretty short. Do you want to really, add anything to that?
There's nothing really you can add to that. That's
all really that there is on her.
Yeah.
She's like, it depends on where you live. If you live there, you most likely believe that she is real, but some people don't,
I mean, she's a mythical creature.
Yeah.
She's a mythical creature.
Didn't her tradition was used during the slave trade?
Yes.
Yeah, during the slave trade, because obviously, that was a tough time for African Americans, so they had to keep.
Not only African Americans, West Indians too.
Yeah, sorry, West Indians too.
There's West Indians. There's
my fault.
South Africans. Yeah. There's a lot of people.
Yeah, so basically they used her to get through it because they were abused. They were sent to people to be sold, and they were very mistreated.
Yeah.
Yes. So yes, she is the first supernatural creature that we're talking about today. So let's get on to the next creature.
The Wendigo.
Yes.
You want to start us off?
Yes, I'll start us off. So the Wendigo is a very infamous supernatural creature, and it represents destruction, greed, and it uses black magic to torment people.
It also has human characteristics, which is hella scary. Because being something that has human characteristics, you can't figure it out. See, if someone's possessed, right?
Yeah.
You see the black eyes, you see the blind eyes or whatever, you see the characteristics, but if this supernatural has human characteristics, you can't figure it out. There can be living around you.
Yeah, so basically in a lot of stories it's about 15 feet tall, and like he said, human characteristics. That is very scary because supernatural creatures already demons, spirits are already scary, but imagine one that could take on human characteristics. That just increases the level of intensity.
I mean, there's a lot of supernatural creatures that can take on human characteristics.
True.
So,
but yeah, what were you gonna say?
I don't know, you on.
No, but the Wendigo is one of those scary ones, and it goes by different aliases, but for now we're just gonna say Wendigo. But Wendigo is not as strong as demons and stuff like that, but it's still strong, so I would say do not
to
mess
mention
with
it practices cannibalism.
Yes. So there's actually something to add on to Intas. There's something called Wendigo psychosis. So it's something that people can get where they'll feel insatiable hunger, nausea, and they want to eat people. So it's cannibalism, but to a whole different level.
Yeah. So they're basically gonna murder and be greedy for the meat.
Greedy for the meat stuff. That's really funny. But it's Jeffrey Dahmer, but Jeffrey Dahmer didn't have it. He was just
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Jeffrey Dahmer, but this time it's Wendigo psychosis, and if someone got diagnosed with that, I don't know. I don't even know how you can treat that person. How can you even treat a person?
You killed that.
We're so sorry for that.
We're gonna blur that.
Witch. He meant to say witch.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. The way that you realize the way you said after you said it. I wouldn't recommend killing.
We're gonna blur that.
Yes. I wouldn't recommend killing that person, but I would say definitely you have to do some intense treatment for that person. But do you have anything else to add?
We're talking about Bloody Mary next, right?
Yes, so I'm just asking if you have anything else to add on the
No.
Wendigo. All right, so we're gonna talk about now the next topic, the infamous Bloody Mary. So this,
Listen, there's controversy when it comes to talking about this creature and its backstory because there's like the 19 whatever with Queen Elizabeth the 1st,
Mhm.
and then there's like the history behind Bloody Mary. She's gonna get into that.
I thought you were gonna talk about there's two
I'll
stories,
talk
right?
about Queen Elizabeth.
So the first story, the first myth that people say is Bloody Mary. So she was a woman who lived way back when who lost her child. So all these years later, back in 2015 to 2016, stupid kids made this trend where you look in the mirror, you turn off the lights, you light your candles, and you say, Bloody Mary 5 times into the mirror. And then you wait a couple of seconds, and apparently you're supposed to see like a woman or like a child or hear crying. And I've actually, when this trend was, alive, I remember watching a lot of videos, and I believed it personally, but some people, how do you feel? Did you believe in it when it was a
I
trend?
really don't believe in a lot of supernatural creatures, sincerely, because I don't tend to, like
What?
do that stuff.
Yeah.
But there's some out there that's like exists, like demons.
Yeah, yeah. But the thing is, Bloody Mary, over the years, sometimes things get interpreted different. It's like with different writings about
Yeah.
Bloody Mary could be changed.
This might be a conspiracy theory, but I think Bloody Mary is like just theming how do you say this? I forgot
But like,
the
what
word.
do you mean? What do you?
Interpreting, yeah.
Yeah, interpreting.
Interpreting another person.
Yeah. But yes, do you want to talk about the other?
Oh
story?
yeah. So the other side of the story is that Bloody Mary is based on Queen Elizabeth I / Mary. Okay.
Yes.
But it's basically because she slaughters a lot of people and killed them, so they called her Bloody Mary. That was her nickname.
Yeah, so basically, as the name says, Bloody Mary. So it's up to you which one you want to believe.
Yeah.
The first Bloody Mary with the trend that came with it, or the Bloody Mary with Queen Elizabeth.
Believe the one with Queen Elizabeth. At least you have facts to prove
Yeah,
yourself. right.
that one is more liable than
Yeah.
the Bloody Mary because you never know. People could have faked that. The
No,
Bloody
they
Mary
can't.
challenge. No, the
Oh, the
Bloody
Bloody
Mary.
Mary
Yeah, the Bloody
challenge.
Mary challenge. People could have faked it. You never know. Editing has gotten much better since then. So, personally, I've never tried it. Did you ever try the Bloody Mary
Yes,
challenge?
it did
And
not work.
Nothing happened.
No.
Well, this guy. If he says that he tried it and nothing happened, then I believe him.
Don't
But
expose me to the world. I'm a blur that.
you gonna blur that?
Yeah.
All right. My fault.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't mean to expose Umtaz over here, but Bloody Mary, like we said, 2 different stories. Most likely it's better to believe Queen Elizabeth, but is there any connection between these supernatural creatures?
The only connection I see between the Wendigo and Bloody Mary is that they're mythical creatures.
Mm-hmm.
Mami Wata she's a mythical creature, but
Yeah.
she's more believable.
Yes, more believable. Because it's like Africa, it's like their culture and tradition, so many people believe it.
Do we have a script for podcast 11?
Not yet.
Do you think we should discuss the controversy about the different beliefs in mermaids across different cultures?
That can be true. Like we can
It's like a group discussion. We come in here, 3 of us. We give our perspective.
True, but that's an idea that we will talk about. We want to try to bring the best content for you guys, obviously. We're trying to boost the YouTube channel up, the podcast. But there's no other connections that we can make between them? All right, then. So thank you for tuning in today's episode of Minute Mist.
And if anyone steals our idea about the controversy between mermaids, we're suing you.
Suing you for everything you have. Just joking, kind of. Right, Umtaz?
Mm-hmm.
But thank you for tuning in. We love you guys all, and
So
have a nice
much.
day. Goodbye, everyone.
Mm-hmm.